Paul, 3 goals, 3 points and a clean sheet. Best way to kick off the year?
Yeah, it was positive. I think today was one of those games where we had to have the mindset right going into the game. I think you look at Pickering's last 5 results here, I think they've only lost 1 game against Workington in the last 5, so we knew it was going to be a difficult game, and I think credit to the lads, their mentality going into it was really positive and focused, and I thought we were on the front foot from the start. We had a little bit of frustration, I felt, first 25 minutes when it wasn't quite happening for us, but I thought we had good possession, and deserved the win.
Yeah, the convincing performance today. Was it dominance that impressed you most, especially as you mentioned that Pickering have picked up in the past few weeks?
Yeah. Like we said, we made that absolutely clear to the players. It's not one of them games, and it's not one of those leagues where you can look at the league table and say, well, they're in this position and we're in this position, and it's a given that we're going to win the game. You just can't have that mentality going into the game, and we stressed that to the players. And I thought right from the warm up, we were on it. We talked about that at Boxing Day. I felt we were just a little bit lethargic at times pre-game as well, for whatever reason, and we addressed that today. And fair play to the lads. I thought they were outstanding.
Levy opened the score in the first half. He's really started to add goals to his game, though, isn't he?
Yeah, he has. We've asked the midfielders to get into the box when they can. I think that was something that we looked at when we first came in, that we didn't feel as if at times we were getting enough bodies in the box, and we want goals to come from other players. We don't want to be reliant on 1 or 2 people, and there's an expectation that other players chip in on that front.
Yeah, another 2 goals as well for Jake Day. Another impressive display from the front man. How impressed were you with him today?
It's just his work rate, isn't it? I mean, it's sort of contagious. He goes and closes down a fullback, or goes and closes down the keeper, and it galvanises everybody else. But I just thought that was an element of our play all round. You look at Will and Annie, haven't played probably in 6 weeks. A start, he came in today. I thought he was absolutely outstanding, and we've asked that from people. Rose has dipped out of the side today, and his attitude's been absolutely spot on. And as I said, it's not lip service. We need 16, 17, 18 players that, when called upon, can come into the side. And you look at young Dan Hartley's come in and made his debut today, and I thought he was superb as well. With the changes we've had to make at the back. So yeah, Jake was impressive with his work rate and his performance, but I thought that was throughout the side.
Yeah, leads me nice on to the next question. As you mentioned, Dan Hartley made his debut today. How impressed were you with him at the back, and also just a bit of background on where he's come from?
Yeah, I mean, we obviously Milne broke down in training last week, so we had an issue where we needed a centre half for today. He's been at Harrogate Town under 23s. He's been playing in the Northern Counties for Albion Sport, so we made the signing for today and threw him straight in, and I thought he was absolutely excellent. I thought he was dominant in the air. I thought he was good on the floor. He was willing to get on the ball, and it was an impressive debut from him. So delighted for him and Vanny and all the back 5, including Inge. I thought they were excellent today.
And just finally, it's another quick turn as we host Pontefract on Saturday. Another extremely tough game.
Yeah.
We must be confident going into that one after what you've seen today.
Yeah, absolutely. We just said in there, it's one of those games as well where it's just another game. It's another 3 points. You look at it and think, well, Ponty are on a good run and they're up there, and we're in contention as well. But it is just another 3 points, and we've got to go through the process again of preparing properly and making sure they look after themselves before Saturday, and try and give a good account of themselves again come Saturday.
Big well done, Paul.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.